If you are motivated to bring more clarity to the chaos of your mind, it is crucial that you have some kind of practice for staying present and aware during its moment-to-moment movement. Mindfulness meditation, the practice I teach, comes from the Theravada Buddhist tradition of vipassana, or insight meditation. The practice of mindfulness meditation trains you to be present and aware in daily life. When you are being mindful, you are better able to clearly see what is happening in each moment of your life. As a result, you gain new insights into your experience, which greatly enhances your ability to tolerate difficult situations and to make wiser decisions. Mindfulness meditation is now widely taught in healthcare institutions as a way to deal with chronic pain and incurable illnesses, and in schools to help children develop concentration skills and impulse control. It is also widely utilized by psychotherapists for helping people work through emotional challenges. Large corporations are starting to provide mindfulness meditation training to employees as a way of improving the work environment and encouraging creativity. Moreover, the U.S. Army is offering mindfulness training to soldiers to help them deal with the stress of overseas deployment. In mindfulness practice, you practice being an observer of your experience in the moment as you are having it. You begin by noticing how your body responds to whatever is happening. For instance, you develop the habit of noticing if stress is manifesting in your body in the form of raised shoulders, tight jaw or neck muscles, or stirrings in the belly. You start with awareness of the body because it is easy to know and brings you into the present moment. It also grounds your emotions and stops you from getting lost in your thoughts. Once you have developed the ability to be present with what you are experiencing in your body, you start to pay attention to the other dimensions of your experience. You learn to notice whether what is happening in the body feels pleasant or unpleasant or neutral, and you observe how that feeling affects your thoughts and words. As you become skilled at being aware of bodily sensations, you then start to observe how every emotion and every mind state has a pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral quality, which helps you develop the habit of noticing your mind states and emotions in any given moment. For instance, you may repeatedly experience frustration, irritation, or anxiety by the end of your workday. Through mindfulness, you begin to notice the early warning signs in your body of unpleasant emotions and mind states arising. And you discover that they are not you, but rather the result of impersonal causes and conditions. Work overload, a difficult boss or coworker, deadline pressures, etc., exacerbated by your mind's reaction to the unpleasantness and uncertainty. You then realize that you can choose not to fall into anxiety or irritation, and can instead relax your body, interrupt the unskillful mind pattern, and reframe how you view your situation. Even though unpleasant moments still occur, your work life has gained a new ease and clarity. The difference is that you no longer identify with your emotions and mind states or allow them to determine the nature of your experience. During the mindfulness process, you do not judge, compare, or try to fix your emotions or mind states. Instead, you learn to be fully present to whatever you are experiencing, with a calm, non-judgmental mind and an open heart. Gradually, you become aware of when a mind state is being controlled by pleasant or unpleasant feelings, and if they are causing thoughts, words, and actions that lead to suffering for you or others. At this stage, you spontaneously start to realize that you do not have to be controlled by your mind's reaction to pleasant or unpleasant circumstances and react unskillfully. By coming to know your thoughts and behavior and the underlying motivations for them, you develop more skillful behavior. You move from emotional chaos to clarity, from a reactive mind to a responsive mind. There are many benefits to becoming more present in the moment. Many people report that they gain the ability to be more spontaneous or to know more fully what action or decision is called for in a situation. Others say that their lives are simply richer.